because this is like the anti-Steve play. But against Byleth, I don't like this.
Yeah, this is, you want to play a sword character? Okay, Byleth is a little bit better in that specific situation.
In this situation, as hero, you're just a magic character. You're not even a sword character.
Yeah, because, I mean, a lot of these hitboxes are just not going to connect, and the problem is that if you're going to get zoned out by another swordy, how are you going to get your MP back?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you got to hit shield, and unfortunately, that is kind of like the reality for heroes. Like, yeah, you're going to be hitting shield a lot because your aerials are very predictable, and especially like your rounded moves are even more predictable, and they're not very strong. So you have to make sure that you're able to get these callouts when you are able to. And I would say that's something that I've seen Unlucky catching a lot: is jump from ledge with hero forward air and back air.
Yeah, these buffs are going to be vital too. Like we saw Byleth die that early on TNC, particularly because of the fact that we already had that oomph available.
They both peter out at the same time, and you try to go for a spot dodge, but the jab is a rapid one. And now you just hang out there, the shield automatically blocking just by idle.
Who needs to hit buttons? Simply stand still and let them know.
That the falling up air from hero, you almost never see that move actually be worth its salt, but now we have the frizz into the forward air. I love the combo.
Accelerado makes so many like nonsense combos work. It literally just becomes, if I hit you with goddamn anything, I'm gonna follow up. And yeah, you won't pick Kamikaze. Don't need to pick Kamikaze, it looks like.
Yeah, don't do that. But I mean, it was the second charge of side B that's a really good zoning tool, and it also can catch you when you're going on the fade and on the jump. That's a really nice way to cover the entirety of the ledge.
Jab check and then immediately into the side B. That is not a thing.
That is crazy. That's not safe at all. But you did it. And go for the up smash too. That would have been nasty, but perfectly air dodge timing on that.
So Nerf, both of us were a little bit skeptical about this hero pick, but god dang, is it working out?
I mean, yeah, I definitely say I don't know if JustinByleth was ready for this. Trying to bend it all, he's got oomph, but yeah, he can't be doing that at that range. Obviously, anytime JustinByleth sees you pulling up the menu, he knows he's got a chance to go in, and that dash attack is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, you have to earn these buffs, and we got one right there with the psych up. Yeah, catching the jump yet again. You talked a little bit about that, Nerf. Trying to jump from edge, it means perhaps this is a little bit of a predictable option from JustinByleth.
You just can't do it against hero.
No.
Because it's like, whether it's the forward air or it's the back air, you have really, really good options, especially when you have Psych Up active. Like, you should be expecting that they're going to be throwing out one of their strongest moves.
Yeah, do you think they're not going to swing when they got that red glow?
Easy kill at 50% or higher. So,
run it back.
You just got to try to do something here. But yeah, we are going to stick with it. That's crazy.
So yeah, perhaps like that was a threatening a 3-stock for a long time right there. JustinByleth needed perhaps one game to get their feet set against Unlucky.
Perhaps. And now we get the combos. This is the chance for JustinByleth to start off strong.
Drag down? I dig it.
I actually like that. And with the coverage of the Nair, he knows that Whoosh doesn't really have that much like quick verticality. It's like you can catch that time easily.
Oh, I like these little pseudo combos too. Now we're trying for the home run.
Ooh, getting their charge on the arrow as well. Looks like JustinByleth catching all of these high recoveries. It looks like Unlucky just not grabbing ledge as they should.
And now we got a little bit of the B cancels right there with the arrow. Zoom yet again. If we let that rip, yeah, exactly. If we let that rip, that was a stock for free.
But this is where I'm worried, because you can see how unsafe Hero's moves on shield are, and you have the time to leapfrog down air in neutral, basically. And JustinByleth gets that.
Now we get the rapid jab, solid damage. Not too much more out of it, but Accelerado on deck, and we're just, yeah, now it's pressure time. Now it's time to rack up some damage.
Right. And Unlucky having to go for a lot of jab checks, a lot of jab coverage, because that's one of your fastest options as hero. Unfortunately, it's really what you have to utilize as your neutral tool, just because it's not technically, it's not super unsafe on shield, but I mean, once you hit that first and second hit, you gotta cancel. You can't let a third one rip on shield.
All right, dash up though with the jab yet again here. It feels like jab has really been the main tool. So yeah, all right, go ahead and buy your scratch off right there, because at 109% you should be dead. That's
probably like a 60% chance to kill, I'd say.
Yeah, at least.
It works off of rage too, so it's like it builds off of both your and your opponent's results.
Back throw, toss him off stage, force the low recovery, or actually bait the low recovery and then get the side B. I dig those ups from Justin, just recognizing that Unlucky they were being a little bit too aggressive off stage, so yeah, pull out the big old disjoints.
Exactly. And once you see him pulling up the menu, JustinByleth is charging the arrow and trying to force Unlucky into shield. He's doing a good job. Now we get a down tilt starter. Yep, up air into up B, and now we've got a little bit more potential to juggle. It's not over yet. Unlucky just trying to get themselves back to a neutral position.
You thought you could parry Byleth neutral air and get something out of it. No, sir. That's her one Jake move. This character's DLC. She gets one of those.
Exactly. But we see a Tomahawk first charge of side B. Not too bad. The zap just going to be able to get your full strength. And with Psych Up, that is a kill option, by the way. Up throw won't kill unless you have one of the buffs.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Get him out of there right now. And then a little bit of another option here while we still got the buffs going. I do dig pulling out Whack in that spot. Like, yeah, it's a big investment MP-wise, but yeah, well, toss it out. Give it a shot.
If you get a grab, you can actually get a forward throw and throw him into it.
True, yeah. It's not true, but it is sexy if you get that.
It is cool if you get that, yeah, especially if it kills. But, okay, looking for the forward smash, trying to cheese a little bit, looking for that early kill.
Too? Justin's moving here.
I'm serious. Justin's fundamentals, again, show themselves. He's looking for the rapid jab. It probably won't kill, but... Yep. Oh, wait!
All right, Unlucky held out. Unlucky held out 100% right there. It's like all right, we're good, we're good.
You can't even say you got Unlucky. That was all skill.
No.
You killed yourself.
So, Nerf, we saw in game 1, Unlucky threatening a 3-stock, and then JustinByleth
doing the same. Yeah.
So what changed? What the heck happened there?
I think that Unlucky just was relying too much. Was relying too much on hero normals that game. You can't do that. This character, all of his power and all of his utility is in his menu, and JustinByleth was not letting them get the menu. So the menu pressure with the arrows, the stuff like that is really, really important. But it's also, I think, it's JustinByleth just adapting and playing really well against Hero. I think recognizing that he's got his combos, he just pushes buttons against Hero because Hero doesn't have anything, no get off me tools, nothing to save him in these situations.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself in an awkward spot, Hero just gotta hold it. And we just saw right there, hold that down air, hold this stock loss. By the way, it's been a minute since you managed to take one of these away from Justin, so you might need to go ahead and get a little bit of a new game plan.
Oh, and looking for the up B into down air. We got another rapid jab that's going to send them off. Look for more pressure. The forward air almost going to kill it.
They didn't land.
Yeah, just could not land at all.
Yeah, so it's basically you had one opportunity to pull out that menu and see if you get zoom, and then immediately into the blast zone.
Yep.
Really awkward spot right there for Unlucky as they find themselves in a really difficult situation.
Yeah, and Hero, once they're in disadvantage, it feels bad. It feels like one of the worst characters in the game sometimes. Especially if you're reliant on zoom, you don't get zoom, or your opponent doesn't allow you to get zoom. Wait, okay, that could be something, but yeah, full
Justin's trying for nonsense off stage. I respect it. When you get that 2-stock lead, you might as well try to snatch him up with the up B, but a little bit overeager.
Well, but here's the thing, it also forces Unlucky to waste MP, and they were really running on empty up until that game. So you had like 10 left, and now once they're out of options, it's an easy snipe for JustinByleth, and that's a 2-stock chance to
in a minute and 20 seconds, by the way.
Yes.
So that was a quick game. So do we see the snake here?
I think we got to right now. I think it's like at this point, we know that it's not Steve. JustinByleth is not playing Steve right now. We don't need the hero. The hero should be reserved for the Steve. So we're going to see the snake.
But that does mean with a game in the back pocket to play with, JustinByleth can actually, if this matchup doesn't go his way, he has that Game 5 opportunity to swap to the Justin Redacted.
Of course, and then that's like the call-out. It's like, do you preempt that and go hero first?
Yeah.
What? Like, what do you do? So we'll have to see if we can even get to that point. We're going to Hollow Bastion, and this is where Snake wants to get as many of his explosive kills as possible.
No pun intended. He can do it with the grenades, or he can do it with that CQC. But you can't do it with a shield break. Forward smash fully charged. The spacing is immaculate, angled up. Call me later, my friend, because you're gone.
He had to do it at least once per tournament, and you know he's going to get the big one. Yeah. At that percent, that's a dead Snake, and you got to be extremely cautious when you're holding these shields, because JustinByleth is looking for that pressure every time.
All right, back air beating out that down air opportunity. And then neutral air as well. This is, look at the damage here. Unlucky, they are reeling perhaps in the last 2 games, not quite going their way. But yeah, we need an adaptation. We need some kind of secondary option here because Justin kind of cooking with gas.
Ooh, but I mean, sometimes that gas leads to a little bit too much fire. And I think the Snake, if he's able to really place these projectiles well enough, I think it's able to catch JustinByleth unawares. But you can't be caught unawares yourself. You can't be running in on things like that down smash. Again, there's a lot of kill options, and there's one of them again.
I'd trade that stock every time.
That axe is so strong for JustinByleth.
Against Snake in particular, because the Cypher's just a big old hitbox. So if you miss the Cypher, then you hit the Snake.
Exactly. And that's a win-win. All right, either way we get that. That's not real. That's not real. Don't let that happen to you.
Yeah, you can just air dodge in that spot for sure. You can DI out and then just neutral air dodge. Oh, we're trying to chop the shield away again. Not going to work out. Tech J situation with the down smash not working for Snake this time. So unlucky there. Forced to the corner in an awkward spot here. JustinByleth smells blood in the water, perhaps aiming for that early third stock victory.
Yeah, it's just a continuation of his normal flow chart. He wheels the shield down so that he's able to poke with the forward air. And at short hop range, he knows he's able to hit Snake. He's a tall, lanky guy. His shield doesn't really cover a lot of them when he gets whittled down so easily. So JustinByleth just going to use the double jump to evade the up smash. No juggles here for Unlucky. They're going to have to work harder to take the second stock.
Has to double jump to snipe away, and actually beautiful use of the C4 right there. You saw JustinByleth try to get the up B to intercept the high recovery from Snake. Snake had the C4 locked and loaded, ready to protect that landing.
That's crazy. Didn't expect that, but the turnaround F tilt actually pressuring out JustinByleth, throwing out some of these long range tools. But yep, you just Snake plank underneath. Go prone. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Oh, just flashing that shield immediately, just daring him to go ahead and land on you with any kind of an aggressive hitbox.
It's just funny because JustinByleth is holding shield on a platform.
Forward air him, I beg of you.
Ooh, actually falling right back into it.
He's dead. He's not quite dead. Very nearly.
If he got hit by the launcher of the forward smash, he probably.
I'm mad.
He's alive.
Yeah.
All right, so still living. 160. Got to shield this out, and shield's looking really small. Looks like JustinByleth has the ability to break the shield if he gets a close range scrape.
Up tilt kills here, by the way.
Oh, but look at all that
parry! There's no double jump here, Nerf.
Yeah, and there's not.
I think that's it.
Actually, you might just die. We've got a game 5 here, Scabs. This is the time in losers finals. JustinByleth loses game 4 to the Snake. He outlasted.
And listen, I got one ear tuned towards the crowd. I heard somebody say in one of those heartbreaker situations that if Unlucky wins that game, he wins the set. So now we got to say, are they going to be able to walk away with it? Exactly.
I have no idea. This is looking very, very dangerous just because it was getting closer and closer by the minute.
Yup.
JustinByleth had a good lead. Had the ability to just kind of like rest on his laurels, just tap it in.
Yep. I always say that. It's a gimme. That's all you have to do is hit one hit.
His
one
game
strong
to
hit.
lose. It was his game to lose, and he ended up losing it after all. So going to PS2 for game 5. As someone who's fighting Snake, I don't know, Chief. We talked about this.
Yeah. Now we're sticking with Byleth though. So
yeah,
going back to what works.
But that's the thing is, like, this is a good stage for Snake, and I mean JustinByleth, like, this is his stage counter pick, and I would not pick this against Snake.
Yeah, I mean, I would have picked the Battlefield if it wasn't banned. And I mean, what else would have been open? Like Smashville, maybe?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think FD.
Yeah, you don't go FD. You don't go Kalos.
I wouldn't go FD. No, yeah, definitely not Kalos.
I'd prefer TNC over this, to be honest.
I would prefer Smashville myself, but that's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe
Justin, though, right now, it doesn't matter what he prefers because he has been escorted out of the stage. Only 10% so far, and the swap over to Snake, it looks like it's just been starting to click in the past minute and a half. Before that, it looked like it was all JustinByleth, but right now, Unlucky, they are on a fire.
Here is the problem. JustinByleth can be a little bit of a momentum-based player.
True.
He relies on having the wind behind his sails, so to speak. And without that, after getting stuffed out in that last game, it feels like he is still feeling the effects and unable to get anything started here in game number 5. Unlucky is running away with this lead comfortably at a nice enough percent on the third stock and still getting a lot of this passive damage that we expect from Snake.
Yeah, the grenade is certainly out at 57% here. We had a good bit of extra credit. Cypher not going to quite allow that down air to extend its hitbox and connect with the Snake. So now projectiles are out. The defensive game plan is clearly in order. You know the vibes, Nerf. We are not rushing this Byleth down.
Yeah, this is so rough. Oh, wait!
The turnaround, that's so unfortunate.
Thought that he was going to cross up on shield. Oh, catching the up tilt startup. You saw it coming out at the very beginning, but the Nair is going to be the trump card in this situation. JustinByleth relying on every ranged option, every disjoint that he's got in the book is going to have to be used to beat Snake out, but it's the grenades that are going to make things a lot harder. You got the stick right now.
That he does. Like, Byleth is really, in this situation, in a very difficult position here, but was that a neutral air?
That was Nair, yes.
Yeah, just randomly just tossing out a neutral air and charging him all the way across the stage.
So one of those multi-hits is sort of like a down air, in which case you're able to follow up and like have multiple hits. Anything will lead into another hit. It's like you just need one of those hits to clip. Look at all this damage. JustinByleth staying alive, but for how long?
And also, to what end? Because, yeah, you're going ahead and staying alive to 180, but, like, we're still on our first stop with Snake. We're now on our second stop with Snake.
Yeah, okay. We're not going to talk about how Unlucky just kind of handed the stock to JustinByleth on the silver platter, but that is going to still give them a little bit of space to work with. But JustinByleth, this might be what he needs to get himself back in this.
Now full stage control there. Does actually snipe out the double jump, so do we have the back air opportunity? No. Instead, neutral air off stage with the full air. That's it. We got an even game there.
What is going on here? This is what I was talking about, the reversal potential. JustinByleth, you never count this guy out.
But Unlucky now trying to slow it down, actually, again, reestablish space, toss out those projectiles one more time. I don't need to feel pressured. I had the lead. I was playing so solid. We now just need to repeat.
Okay, I mean, is JustinByleth's plot armor going to be enough to win this set? I have no idea. Unlucky is trying to play it safe, trying to slow it down, but it's that get up on that down throw that JustinByleth is pulling out every single time.
I don't know if I'm feeling a shield breaker.
It's been smart. I mean, it's in the works. I think he's thinking about it.
So now Grenade is out rushing forward, but the drop shield trying to parry the explosion looked like ever so slightly off.
Justin is so scared right now.
Yeah, Justin is terrified.
He is like shaking in his chair right now. I can already tell. Good shield discipline there, but we got another get. Yep, it's the get up attack. That's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. It was the get up attack again. Every single time he does the get up attack on the down throw, and all you had to do was wait.
And